Hey, what's going on everyone? We're back on Pokemon Showdown today, using a Mega Banette Sticky Webs team. Pretty much after you get the Sticky Webs, Mega Banette outspeeds the entire Unscarf OU tier, aside from, I'm pretty sure Mega Alakazam is the only thing that we don't outspeed, but other than that, it's just Life Orb, Kyurem, Z move Kartana, Steelium Z is really great to hit stuff like Landorus T and AV Magearna, Zap Plate Coco, and Expert Belt Protean Greninja. So some unique stuff on this team, obviously the Banette and the Ribombee. Ribombee did get Sticky Webs this generation, so it's pretty much the new best Sticky Webber since its speed tier is really great. And I also don't usually run E-Belt Greninja, but this is a really hyper-offensive team, so we don't really have a ton of pivots. Banette completely destroys this team, actually, if we can weaken the Kartana and the Muck. So, we don't unfortunately have a Rocker, but I think I'm just going to prioritize my webs. I'm not sure what he's going to do. I know we live a Shuriken from Greninja. He decides to lead off with the Coco right here. As a Z move will bring me down to my Sash, but I'm just going to click the webs right here. I'm not sure if he has Defog. I'll just spam them if I need to. He actually has Taunt, so good play on his part. And what I actually have to do here is switch out. And we don't actually have a good Dazzling Gleam switch in if he has that. I'm just going to U-turn out. He actually misses as a Nature's Madness. That's pretty bad for him, because what I can do here is just go out into my own Coco. Or I can go Kyurem-Black. Now, we are going to make the Kyurem play. I'm not sure if we live a Dazzling Gleam. But we don't have a switch in anyway, so we're going to go out into this right here, and we're just going to click, I like the Ice Beam play, but Landorus is, no, sorry, not Landorus, he does have the Muck to switch in, but we can just Fusion Bolt it under Terrain right after, so he actually misses too. I feel really bad about that, and we're lucking this guy out pretty badly. If I were him, I would just click X right here. That's some pretty bad luck on his part. And pretty much he can't taunt my Ribombee anymore, so if we can get Ribombee back in safely before he gets up the rocks, we can actually get up our Sticky Webs. I'm going to ignore right here. I actually already did. Is this going to be Z Kartana? What is this going to be? We do have a Sash Ribombee with HP Fire. I'm just going to stay in right here and go for Ice Beam, man. We should live that. Yeah, we lived that pretty easily. I had a safety blanket with my Ribombee in the back, so it wasn't even that big of a deal. And we get that thing out of there too. Now he'll probably go Greninja, I would guess. That's what I would do. Greninja to get the Battle Bond if he is Battle Bond, or you can just go Muck and try to Pursuit Trap me, but nothing else really wants to take an Electric Terrain boosted Fusion Bolt, and we do have one more turn of Terrain, I believe. It should stay up even if he sends that I'm on right now. Landorus will go down to Ice Beam unless he's Choice Scarf, but we do still have 2 hits left in Kyurem. If it's offensive Mew, he can also go out into that, because if he is timid, he will outspeed me. We are naive, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check on that. We are naive Kyurem-Black, so that's great. Let's see exactly what he wants to bring right now. I think he has to go Gran. I'm not sure why he's taking so long. But I'm not going to let him get his Battle Bond. No way, because Ribombee will outspeed prior to the... How fast is Ribombee? I'm just going to check this while he's taking his time. Ribombee does outspeed Greninja before the Battle Bond, so I'm going to go hard Ribombee. He's actually just going to disconnect right there, so we're going to go ahead and start looking for another battle. And hopefully that guy doesn't come back. That would be super ideal if he did not. So we get another battle right now, and let me just double check on this one right now. I will play 2 games if I have to. I've never done that on the channel before. Is this going to be our first time? It doesn't look like it. Yep, he loses to Yannick. He probably just DC'd because of all the hacks. I mean, it makes enough sense. But this guy probably has Sandorus Drill plus Rock's Chansey, I would guess. But we do have knockoff on our Banette, and actually if we can get up webs, Banette can do some work. I want Banette to do something. We're going to lead off with the Ribombee again, as he actually does lead off with the Chansey, so... like I said, we're just going to get up these webs right now. You're going to S-Toss me. He goes for Toxic. And Shield Dust does not prevent that, obviously. I'm going to U-turn out here now. And we're going to go out into our Banette. And we're going to click Knockoff. I think Knockoff's the best play because, well, I guess T-Tart is right there. If T-Tart comes out, we can Wisp it. He goes for S-Toss and we're immune, so that's great. I'm going to Mega Evolve here and just throw off a Will-O-Wisp. He actually decided to stay in. Very surprised, but we get a Will-O-Wisp off. He goes for Toxic. And now we're going to knock off right here. I'm not sure if he's going to stand and try to spam heal. I definitely would not do that, but he actually does let me knock off the Violet. Cool, and he actually just gets up rocks right there. I'm totally cool with this. He's going to go for the healing move right here. I have to switch out. If I go Kartana, can I win since we have webs up? He's not T-Wave or anything like that. Yeah, he goes for Soft Boiled, and we're going to SD up. I don't see why not. Hawlucha does not take webs, I don't think. I think Hawlucha is going to be the mon that prevents our sweep right now. We're going to go for SD as he goes for the S-Toss, and now we're going to fire off a Corkscrew Crash. And this will kill Kartana. If we were timid Kartana, we would win right here, but unfortunately, I don't think... I mean, he's going to have to sack Coco too, unless he's Scarf. So this will knock out Chansey. He doesn't even have his Violet anymore, so that thing goes right down. Let's see what exactly he wants to bring out next. Celesteela. Let's go right here for the Sacred Sword, because we do a huge amount to that thing. He just goes for the Flamethrower for the kill. Alright, so right here I have several options. I can either go Kyurem-Black or I can go Coco. I like the Coco play more. I mean, he does have a defense boost. I'm not sure if he's going to do anything. He could go Drill and try to get a Rapid Spin off. That's kind of what I'm scared of. But we do still have a Ribombee. I'm just going to Volt Switch out. Okay, he's going to go Drill and he's going to take some webs right there. Now he gets to click Earthquake for free pretty much. Unfortunate. I'm going to go hard Ribombee right here. It's what I should sack right now. And if he goes for Rapid Spin, we will spam webs right now. Well, actually, I don't think we can because, yeah, we're just going to HP Fire. As he actually goes hard Coco, so he was willing to let me get up webs again. I'm really surprised about that, but HP Fire damage is nice, but unfortunately we don't outspeed right now. I'm just going to give him his kill. I don't mind right here. I should have clicked Sticky Webs right there, but it's fine. As he's going to go hard Hawlucha. What do I go against this? Banette doesn't want to live. Coco should live since he doesn't have his boosts up yet. And what I'll do here is just go right for the... I'm going to defog this. He could SD up. That's the only thing I'm scared of. Well, had Jump Kick do 38. I'm going to T-Bolt. Should have defogged. I'm going to defog now because Hawlucha just burned its Unburden, and with defog up, he's actually Scarf Drill. This is not ideal. We have to go Kyurem-Black here. I know we'll take a Scarf EQ, but unfortunately, we have to Earth Power. He goes for EQ actually, so this should Oko since he is Scarf. So we do get Excadrill out of there, but what's our win condition? I think it's Shuriken from Greninja now, but I don't think that can win us the match at this point. And actually, if Coco comes out, he actually goes Hawlucha. I'll just Fusion Bolt right here, or we don't switch into rocks again, so I'll just Ice Beam. We actually outspeed. I guess he's Adamant? I'm not sure what just happened right there, but he actually just gave me an opening. We got Sacred Sword damage on the Celesteela too. If we can get enough Shuriken hits, that's what it's going to come down to, how many Shuriken hits we get. So he goes for the T-Bolt. Come on, Greninja. Get these Shuriken hits, and then we can sweep with Hydro Pump. Oh, we don't have Shuriken. We're E-Belt thing right here. He goes for the... I'm so used to Ash Greninja. I keep on forgetting that we're Expert Belt Protean, but that's alright. We're going to take a loss right here. I definitely think that was winnable had we played a little more offensively. I should have predicted that drill and doubled out probably. That was pretty obvious both times, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get another battle. Banette did get to do a little bit of work right there, knocking off the Violate from Chansey. This guy has a Bruxish. That's really cool. He doesn't have great anti-leads for my Ribombee, but I don't like that Shuckle. Yeah, we're just going to lead off here with the Ribombee. He should lead off with Shuckle, but he actually leads off with Kartana. I'm going to HP Fire right off the bat here because this is the biggest threat to my team. If he gets his Beast Boost right here, do I care? Yeah, we're gonna hit and Power Fire. He makes the Smart Play and switches out. We're going to trade webs right now for sure. And then I'll U-turn out. Unfortunately, since we have Defog on this team, we can't really... Yeah, we're going to trade webs. But his team appreciates webs more than mine because... We do have, well, I guess all of my mons are grounded except for, actually, Ribombee is too. What I'm going to do here is just U-turn out. He's going to get up rocks, so I know that. We're going to go Cart, and we take a speed drop. He goes for the rocks, and right here, I'm just going to Corkscrew Crash. Hopefully, he just stays in right here. And then we can defog later, and then maybe, we have defog on Coco, right? Yeah, so hopefully he stays in right here and gives me this mon. I'm really hoping he does right now because then we can prevent webs later. We can prevent webs now, so he does give me this, and then if we get a defog off, we can get up our own webs. So Kartana picking up a kill right there, which is great. Banette should be able to live one hit from the Bruxish, I think. He goes Landorus. You don't want to take Leaf Blade, I don't think so. And yeah, that's actually a roll to 2-hit KO your HP Fire. Nope, HP Ice. We're going to Leaf Blade you again. Actually, he's... well, the thing is, we have to... either not get the high critical hit or quit the roll, and he has to get a high roll on us to knock us out right here. So we don't get the roll. Let's see if he gets the high roll on us. He does not. Cool. And I'm just gonna... We'll outspeed Tran if it comes out, so I'm just gonna Leaf Blade again. So he does go back out into Tran right here with the Sacred Sword. Maybe he doesn't expect me to have it since he saw Leaf Blade Smart Strike. But if I Sacred Sworded right there, I would have actually knocked him out with this next hit right here. But it's totally alright. He's actually Scarf Tran, so what's my counter to this? Banette can come out right here. What's Banette's Spidef? So if it's Scarf Tran, it's probably offensive. Banette can take this. We're gonna go out into Banette right here, and we're gonna click We're gonna click knockoff. We have Prankster Will-O-Wisp for the Kartana if it ever comes out. He sacks off Lando. That's totally alright. And actually, I hope he goes Kartana. Come on, go Kartana. Don't go Lele. Lele is the much better play, obviously, but come on, go Kartana. He goes Lele. Okay, we might live a Spec Psychic. I doubt it, but on the off chance we do, I'm gonna Shadow Claw right here. Do we live? We do live, and this should Oko. Banette's about to do some work. Oh, never mind. And we can't, even if we had Shadow Sneak, we couldn't knock him out under the terrain right now. We're gonna have Will-O-Wisp right here and just oh wait, he's, I thought, oh, it's because it's priority due to Prankster too. For some reason I was like, oh, Misty Terrain prevent status, but I forgot that that's considered a priority move, so he knocks us out with the Moonblast. That's definitely a Scarf. Coco will take a Scarf Moonblast for sure. And actually Coco might, no, it's Scarf Tran, that's the only issue we're running into right now. We're gonna Voltage out, as we actually outspeed him. So he was actually not Scarf, he might have been Z-move? I'm not sure. But Kartana's still a big threat. I have to go out into something that prevents Kartana from setting up. And unfortunately I don't think we have a mod that does that. We're gonna go Gren. And he is gonna go Kartana, obviously. And we don't have Shuriken on this set. That's, we might lose to Kartana right now if it is timid Kartana. So he goes Kart. And unless he's Scarf Kartana, we should be fine. So I'm going to Dark Pulse right here. We actually do outspeed, so this should Oko. Oh, never mind. We do nothing. Okay, but he actually didn't knock us out. You know what, though? I'm going to get up a Spike, and then I think I'm going to go... No, if he's timid Kartana, it's not worth the risk right there. So we knock that thing out. And assuming we hit 2 attacks right now, we should win the match, I think. Because we knock out Bruxish with Dark Pulse because it's Psychic type. And we knock out Tran from 79 with the Protean Hydro Pump. So... he goes Tran. I'm not sure if Scarf Tran will outspeed. I highly doubt it. It actually does. That's actually kind of an issue, but we can bring out Kyurem-Black right now. And this is kind of a 50-50 actually, because I'm assuming after Rocks he's going to knock out my Coco with the Scarf Tran. So I have to make a call right here. Do I? Actually, wait. You have Electric Terrain up. We can knock that thing out. And assuming Coco lives a Flash Cannon, we should win. Or Ribombee outspeeding. Well, actually, Ribombee has 0 coverage for this. So I think he has to lock himself into Fire Blast and hope he hits all of them. So we go for Earth Power right here. If we live a hit right now, then we win. We're not going to hang in there. Let's see if Coco can pull it back right now. So it's Scarf Tran. Is this going to be what we lose to? I should have defogged earlier. We're going to T-Bolt right here. It's under terrain. We do live, but the game did not end. So I think that's going to be it. Yeah, because he's going to knock that out. And then Ribombee's definitely not taking a Flash Cannon. Ribombee, do you want to take a Flash Cannon? Yeah, we definitely don't take the Flash Cannon right now, so we're going to go for Moonblast on the off chance we do. He's going to sweep us with a really low Scarf Tran right there. I'm going to drop a GG because that was a really good battle, and we're going to go ahead and find another one. I'm really surprised Mega Banette could not Oko that top of Lele. This is the 165, and that was super effective. Had we got the high critical hit ratio crit, we would have knocked him out, but Shadow Clog's actually really weak, now that I look at that. Web's up with the T-Tar weekend, and Banette just kind of does work. So does Kyurem, just in general. We're going to lead off here with the Ribombee. Unless he Scarf Togekiss and tries to flinch, which he's probably just going to prioritize the rocks right now. This team doesn't appreciate rocks, but it's alright. We'll just go for the webs right now, because we do have Ribombee, which is weak to them, and Kyurem-Black. I was considering slapping a Sasher on here, but unfortunately, since we are so rocks weak, and people are probably just going to throw up a rocks right away, that was not really worth it. And right here, I'll listen Moonblast on the off chance he wants to stay in. Goes hard Magnezone, as he should. And I'll just U-turn out now. What do I go out into if I U-turn out, though? I'm just gonna HP fire this. We do a bit, and it's actually not AV Magnezone. So that actually brings me all the way down to Sash. So that's Specs Magnezone, I'm pretty sure. Even though Ribombee doesn't have good Spidef, I'm pretty sure that's Specs Mag. Because he actually goes out into Thing 1. I forgot to ignore. And I'll U-turn out right now. And bring in Banette. Hopefully not on a Toxic or a T-Wave. S-Toss comes out. That's totally fine. Omega Evolve here and knock off. Hopefully this stays in. I tried to predict last time. He goes for into T-Tar. Is this going to be... this is Megatar, so it's not going to be Rocks. Definitely not. It's actually Bantar. So it was not Mega... What's his Mega? Mega Chomp? I guess he doesn't have one. We're going to Prankster Will-O-Wisp right now. And... what happened? Oh, it's a dark type. I never use Prankster mons. I'm making these basic mistakes right now, but Ribombee dies upon entry. We have to go Kartana right now and just try to go for it. We're gonna go for the Sacred Sword. We don't have webs up on our side of the field, so we might be fine, assuming it's not Scarf Togekiss. Do I fire off a Z move right here? What's my best play? We're gonna Sacred Sword, and then we're gonna Z move the Garchomp, and then hopefully we can sweep everything else. If it's not Scarf Togekiss, we win with this Mon, which would be really splendid. But let's see what exactly he wants to do right now. It's gonna come down to whether it's Scarf Togekiss, and if it is, does it have Heat Wave, or does Air Slash Okomi, or anything like that. We are pretty sure we're getting a Spidef boost from the... what's the thing called? Let's see if he goes Togekiss right away. He goes Hard Starmie. Scarf Starmie? Not Scarf Starmie. We Oko that thing, and I'm pretty sure we just won with the spawn. If he didn't go Togekiss first, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Steel types get a Spidef. I'm really... I can't believe I made that Prankster mistake. We're just gonna Smart Strike this. It's not Scarf Togekiss, so... that's why I didn't go directly out into it. And Kartana with webs up is kind of a beast. And hopefully we're not going to make that Banette mistake. We've made 2 Will-O-Wisp mistakes. Both the Will-O-Wisps we tried to use have not gone off. That Psychic Train and then the... we tried to Prankster a Dark type. So we find... Feraligatr is actually a threat. What? Alright, Ribombee, we're going to lead right here. And then if he tries to Dragon Dance up right away, that's not going to be a problem. Because we could put him in... Kyurem-Black range, and Kyurem-Black will take anything from Feraligatr. Even a +1 Earthquake, which shouldn't be a problem. And Moonblast should too, would KO it. So if he's trying to anti-lead me, his best anti-lead would probably be Rhyperior. He goes Darmanitan right here. We're just gonna webs up. He goes for the Flare Blitz. Ideally no burn right here. Okay, we're good. And we'll find out right now if this is Scarf Darmanitan. Actually, we already did because it outsped us. So we can choose to switch out right here, but we don't have a switch in, so... we're just going to U-turn out on the off chance he wants to do anything weird. And now we can go Greninja. I know we take a Scarf Flare Blitz, and I'm just going to click... Honestly, I'm just going to U-turn out. Yeah, because he goes blue. We can go bring out Kyurem-Black right now. And we can throw off a max special attack Ice Beam right here. And because we have webs up, we'll outspeed everything. We're going to click Ice Beam. Since Latias not Mega Evolved yet, I'm assuming, yeah, it is Mega Latias. We should be fine against that too. Hopefully it's not Defog Mega Latias, because that's his only hazard control. But since it is, it could be like Calm Mind too. Calm Mind Stored Power or Roost, something like that. Hopefully that's the set, because we can deal with that with our Gran and our Banette. But we actually have trouble against if he defogs, because then everything else will be kind of a pain, especially Scarf Darmanitan. So he has to choose a Mon to switch into Life Orb Ice Beam right here, and he does not have a switch in. If it's Spidef Celesteela, maybe, but then we can just Fusion Bolt it after. Maybe a random Yachi Berry Bulu right here. I'm not sure. Did I ignore? Yeah, okay, I did. I always forget. But let's go ahead and see what exactly he wants to do right here. If I were him, I would go Celesteela right here just to scout. Celesteela doesn't do a ton because, like, I mean, I guess it's a good answer to my Kartana, and he's actually pretty weak to Kartana. Otherwise, if it's not Max Speed Lati, we'll actually Oko that with +1 Corkscrew Crash. And he's actually giving me Terrain Rep right now with my Kartana, which is super cool. But he's taking a while to make this move. I'm not sure what he's thinking about. You have to go Celesteela right here. Everything else just gives me a kill because Darmanitan is outsped and goes right for the Earth Power. Yeah, you have to go Celesteela right here because... Well, maybe. Let me calc this right now. Will Fusion Bolt knock him out after if he's like just standard defensive? Celesteela defensive against Kyurem-Black. We're just Life Orb. All-out attacker, Life Orb. This is an actual special attack. Ice Beam is actually going to do a bit, and then Fusion Belt will actually has a roll to knock him out right after. He's just going to time out right here. I'll cook. Actually, he actually does go Celesteela right there. I was going to cut, but I mean, hey, if he wants to go Celesteela, we'll see if he sees leftovers. We do. Is it worth staying in? Yeah, it is. Fusion Bolt's a roll to kill if he... How much did we do? We did 46, so we actually do get the roll in our favor. So sweet, we knock out Celesteela right there, and actually, I think he has to go Latias now. And if you want to try to defog, you do that. Yeah, he tries to go for defog, so I'm glad I stayed in right here, because we do a ton of damage to this. And he could try to roost up, maybe. Do I think he would roost right here? He would go for the Dragon type move, right? Yeah, we're gonna go into Tapu Koko. He's thinking about this play too. Do you click the Dragon type move or do you Roost? Or do you click the Psychic type move? So we bring out Koko. I was about to cancel. Hopefully he goes for the Dragon type move. He gets us right there. We should have Ice Beamed. Ah, that's really bad. We're gonna Volt Switch out now. As he gets me with the Rhyperior. This is alright, actually. I don't mind this. Because, unless he starts to Rock Polish up, actually. I have to go out into a mon that forces him to knock me out. So he goes for Rocks, that's fine. That's probably best case, actually. And hopefully that's not max speed, what's that mon called? Latias, but he does have Scarf Darmanitan in the back, which I'm kind of scared of. We're gonna go for Leaf Blade right here. With these rocks up, I have to defog later, because if we don't, then Scarf Darmanitan is just gonna win the match. Especially since, how healthy is Greninja? We countered, yeah, we brought in Grunt earlier, and we went for the... I need to use Timid Kartana sometime. Timid Kartana can come in really clutch. But we brought in Greninja and we U-turn on the Bulu earlier. So now that we're going to take rocks, he actually does go hard damage. Can we get a crit? That was never the plan in my opinion because this is our win con. And you don't know what my Greninja is yet. Well, he knows that I'm not Battle Bond. Alright, so we have to choose a sack right here, unfortunately. And I think that sack, as much as I hate to do it, we're going to sack Banette, I think. Go for your Flare Blitz, take some recoil, please. Yep, and win con is not down yet. Alright, unfortunate. Alright, Greninja come out right here, and on the off chance, he wants to... so he goes down to recoil and we get up our Spike. Sweet. And let's see what he wants to bring out next. Gator, maybe? Bulu. We do have E-Belt. He does go Gator. So do I U-turn out or do I Ice Beam? I think I U-turn and then I bring in Kartana. Because we can take some hits, and that was his win con. So we go out into this. Unless we take up +1 Earthquake, we take up... is he Superpower? Unless you're Superpower, we should win with Kartana right here if you're not Max Speed Lottie. And even so, he goes hard Bulu. This is going to take a clean amount out of this grassy terrain. Yeah, alright. And I'm just going to click it again right now. Knock that guy out, and if we were Timid Kartana, we would win, but I'm going to hope that he's not max speed. He's not... oh, well, he roosted. This should Oko. We're +1 Z move. And he just choked right there by going for a roost instead of attacking. Maybe he didn't expect this... I mean, who uses Z Steelium Z, to be honest, but we pick up a win right there, and we'll probably go ahead and get 2 more matches, I think. As usual, I lost track of time, so that's what happens when you're enjoying the team. What I'll do right here is just lead off with the Ribombee. As usual, we take shurikens all day. And actually, what I forgot to mention at the beginning is Ribombee is actually a great fake out anti-lead. So if he wants to try to lead low pony, Shield Dust will prevent the fake out from doing anything. So we'll go for webs right here. We actually find out that we outsped, so I could have gone for Moonblast and probably just picked up the kill. He goes Lando. Is this a defog Lando, or is this just going to try to get up rocks? I'm going to go for into my Kyurem-Black right now. It is defog, so... But, what is your Ice Beam switch in? I don't see it. This will take probably half. A little bit less. You know what though, we take everything from this, so... I'm just gonna Earth Power, I think. What would he switch out into? I'm gonna Earth Power right here. He's actually... Scarf? No, he's not Scarf, he was Protean Life Orb? That looked like Life Orb. We didn't see Life Orb. So he goes Blacephalon right here. Does this win? I don't think it can win right now. Alright, so what do I sack? Definitely not Kyurem. We could sack Kyurem. What does it really do now? It pretty much gets a kill every time Landorus comes out, so we're gonna sack Ribombee right here. It's actually a substitute set. This is fine. If we had Shuriken, this would be a lot better, but this is, unless he's Timid Substitute. We're gonna get up webs right now, and he is Timid Substitute. Oh, he's Flame Charge. Alright, we need to live a hit. And we need to go for this Dark Pulse right now. This could be pretty bad. Come on, Greninja. You need to take 2 of these, actually, or else I think we just lose to this. I should have just attacked with the Ribombee and broken the substitute. I don't know what I was thinking. I was really thinking that he would not be anything that could boost his speed, and then we can bring in a couple months after. But we need to live something right here. If not, then we're definitely not living a Z move at +1. I don't think so. Yep, and we're going to go ahead and get out of here right now. No point in playing that one out. We'll go ahead and get another battle right now. Unfortunate right there, but that's what happens when you just... I mean, we caught the last guy off with the flame charge, and we just got caught off guard right there. Some pretty unconventional sets that we're seeing right now, but hey, flame charge Blacephalon is pretty cool. It kind of acts as like a Scarfer, but you actually get the spec set too with your beast boost. I'm not sure how beast boost mechanics work with that. If you click flame charge and you get your speed boost, and then you knock out a mon, do you get the speed boost even though your special attack is higher? Somebody is this far into the video and could clarify in the comments for me, that would be cool. But let's go ahead and... This guy's torn apart by Kyurem-Black. Obviously, we were leading off with the Ribombee on the drill, and we're gonna webs up, and then we're gonna U-turn out into our Bayonet. I just want to prevent him from defogging, and this will break a focus Sash. So Bayonet, come out. Hopefully he just goes for a rapid spin. Toxic, good play, but you can't do anything right now, and maybe we'll actually get a successful Will-O-Wisp off. I'm gonna knock right here. If you want to knock me out, you do it. Alright, so he does knock me out right there. Sucks that we have to sack that mon, but we can go Kyurem-Black now. And I really want to Ice Beam right here, but it's not gonna kill, so I'm just gonna go for Earth Power. Hopefully we knock him out, so that way we can keep our webs up. We do, and we keep those webs up, which is great. The last potential defog options are Skarmory and Kartana, and neither of those can come out right now unless it's Scarf Kartana. Scarf and Fernape would be his next best play, or Zard. He goes Skarm. So I'm assuming this is defog. We're gonna go for a max special attack Ice Beam right here. Fortunately not pick him off. He goes for the Spike. That's totally alright. I'll just go for the Ice Beam again. This is where a Roost would be super nice, but he's actually prioritizing getting up his own hazards right here instead of going for the defog. But Kyurem-Black's picking up 2 kills right there, and unfortunately it looks like this is going to be our last match, so Bayonet's not going to get to do the work that I wanted it to. So my thought process here is if it's Zard Y, it's not even an issue, so I want to Earth Power a potential Zard X. He just goes for the Dragon Claw instead of trying to Dragon Dance up. That's smarter. And we have several options. We can go Grand. And pretty much just get a kill right now with Hydro Pump. If he Dragon Dances up, is that a problem? Kind of is. He starts to Dragon Dance up, then go for a Roost. We do connect. Let's see how much this does before we get ahead of ourselves. Okay, thankfully he just knocked me out. What do we knock you out with now? That's the thing. I doubt Kartana does it. Kartana, you need to knock this thing out. SZ against Zard X. We're just gonna assume he's offensive. I kind of have to at this point. Dragon Dance, Zard X. That's not doing enough. Nothing's doing enough. I could go Coco and go for off the Para. That might be our best play. Or Ribombee and Moonblast. Honestly, what I'm going to do is go to Ribombee right here, try to Moonblast him, and then we're going to try to sweep with Coco. Come on, Moonblast, picks him off, sweet. Alright, so I was really not expecting that to knock him out, but actually, we outspeed you and we have HP Fire, so this will knock you out. And even if you're Scarf, you won't knock us out, so we get rid of that mon right there. And I think we just clutched it out with Ribombee. This is the first time Ribombee is actually doing work. He goes Ape. We would live any priority moves. I'm just going to go for Moonblast. So that does actually quite a bit. He goes for Flamethrower, so he's special, but at this point, Coco comes out and clicks T-Bolt a few times. It definitely does, because T-Bolt will knock this thing out, and then it'll knock out Gran. So I think we should be fine now. He goes for Vacuum Wave, so he did have special priority, but Gren's Water Shuriken should not do enough to knock this mon out, and we should be good to go. I think. Unless he, well, even if he does get it, I don't think even if he gets his Battle on, he'll knock out Kartana, so he does go for Water Shuriken. He got, I think, 2 hits. Yeah, he got 2 hits, so he would have needed 4. But that's going to be that match, and we're going to end off this live right here at, I believe, 3-2, so not that bad. Mega Banettite did get to do some work. It mostly just knocked off. We did fail with the Will-O-Wisp a few times, which was kind of funny, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.